Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Friday. Yay, Friday! Friday, March 6th, 2020. Do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. Hopefully my video will actually upload. My video yesterday literally sat in processing for the entire day. So when I came home, I re-uploaded it. That's why it was late. I was just like, what is happening? Damn Mercury retrograde, right? So hopefully today it will actually upload correctly, and I'm pretty sure, like, those of you who are having issues with the sound and whatnot, it was probably YouTube, because I know YouTube's doing something with their servers, you know, because I haven't changed anything, and yesterday people were saying they heard me just fine, so I don't know. I didn't change anything. Alright, so, yeah, sexual energy returning, I do feel, with a vengeance. Some of you who probably haven't been feeling this for a while for whatever reason, maybe your counterpart like blocked this off or was pulled away or something like that, but I do feel that the sexual energy is returning. So those of you who hadn't been feeling it for a while, you're probably feeling it now, and I do feel it's probably returning with a vengeance, right? So just keep that in mind. Some of you, I do feel, might benefit from actually writing your story down, or even connecting with others that are going through this journey. Definitely check out my forum if you haven't checked it out yet, divinepisces222.com. There are a lot of great conversations going on the forum right now. I'm not as active as I would like to be, but I think it's awesome for people to have a place to go to discuss this sort of journey, because it is really, really lonely sometimes, you know. And yeah, my ring light just died, so I just pulled it off. So sorry if it's a little dark, but is what it is. But yeah, so, and some of you are surrendering to the divine timing aspect here. Some of you have been resisting this for quite a while, and you're finally just like, you know what? It is what it is. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, it won't, blah, blah, blah. So really kind of coming into the surrender of divine timing and surrendering the situation and acceptance, right? Some of you are still dealing with ancestral karma that's coming up right now. A lot of shadows that are surrounding karma and past lives and things like that coming up right now. And so, I mean, that's a very real thing. I do feel that this year already, we're only in the third month of this year, and this year like has been just chock full of dealing with karma, inner child stuff. I know I mentioned the disassociated sub-personalities there a while back. You know, stuff really coming up to be purged right now, and it's okay. It's a good thing, right? It's coming up for a reason, so, you know, just take it as it comes, right? All right, so taking a look at Divine Masculine right now, a lot of Divine Masculines right now, they are wanting victory. They're wanting to get out of the situations they're in. They're very, very triggered to move forward, even though they're kind of resisting. They've been resisting some of these awakenings. They've been resisting transformation. They're really, really triggered to move forward. The universe is really stepping in and kind of, I guess, highlighting the connection and what it actually means. The whole point of it, of course, is self-love, and a lot of Divine Masculines don't love themselves. They haven't been loving themselves for a long time. They've been stuck in situations that just don't serve them. Some of them are still trying to hold on to some of these situations, you know, and trying to claim victory over the situation, trying to change, trying to bend over backwards to please people in their situation, and they're finding out that they cannot do that, right? And so, you know, a lot of Divine Masculines, I feel, for a while, were blaming Divine Feminine, you know, for turning their world upside down a bit. And I mentioned this before. In reality, you know, all Divine Feminine did, Divine Masculine, was highlight what was already there, you know, just like Divine Masculine did for Divine Feminine, right? So I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines right now are feeling the energies right now. Some of them, for the longest time, probably didn't realize what it was, but I do feel the telepathic communication, the 5D aspect, the 5D communication, 5D connection, very, very strong right now, and Divine Masculine, I do feel, is recognizing this. A lot of Divine Masculines are trying to stand in their power. A lot of them are trying to birth a new beginning for themselves. Some of them in their situations, they're trying to start over with the karmic cycle and starting to realize that they cannot do that, okay? Some of them do have children that they're dealing with. Some of them baby mama, whatever. Female divine masculines may actually be a mother of children, that sort of thing. But the universe is really pushing them to listen to their intuition right now and to embrace the connection so that they can have victory over their situation, okay? Because a lot of them, again, they've been rebuilding this tower over and over and over again, and it keeps falling, and they're like, well, I don't know why it keeps falling. It's because it cannot stand divine masculine. It can't, right? So, again, some of them are trying to give this karmic situation another go, okay? Some of them are, embracing the twin flame journey as it is. Some of them are moving towards acceptance and surrender, but a lot of them are really holding things close to their chest. A lot of them are still very emotionally unstable, not being true, not being honest with their feelings about anything. Some of them feel like they're just not good enough. Some of them feel like that they've really screwed up and not really quite sure how to come back from that. Some of them, it's like, some of them are starting to realize how horrible they've been to some people in their lives, not just divine feminine, but to their karmic situation as well, okay? And some of them, you may be getting an apology, you may be getting a message, okay? So just keep that in mind, and do with it what you will. But yeah, a lot of divine masculines right now still not fully in their authentic truth right now. They're just not. Like, it's like they're, and I've said this for a while because I've been feeling this for a while. Divine masculine knows the truth. They know the truth. They know the truth, okay, within. They're just not living it. They're not acting in their authentic truth. They're not speaking their authentic truth. And so there's still a lot of resistance when it comes to speaking their truth, okay? All right, let's take a look at divine feminine. Well, okay, so on the flip side, you've got divine feminine who has pretty much had enough of the bullshit, just in general, not just with divine masculine, but just with it in her life, period. Just like, seeing through the deceptions, calling out people's bullcrap, calling things for what they are, standing in her truth and saying, no, I'm not putting up with this. I'm setting up this boundary. I am putting up this boundary right now. I'm not doing this. And here's why. Okay, so divine feminine, conversely, starting to stand in her truth now, speaking her authentic truth, because for a long time I do feel divine feminine was in the same energy as divine masculine, knowing the truth, understanding the truth, but still afraid to speak it. Still not having the strength to speak it to others. Okay, maybe you hadn't had the strength to speak it to your divine masculine. Okay? And maybe you're turning that around. You're like, you know what? Why am I afraid of this? Why am I afraid of myself? Why? Why are you afraid of yourself, right? And so what that was translating to is, why am I afraid to be myself? Okay? So I feel like a lot of divine feminines now, they're just like, you know what? What am I afraid of? This is an illusion. This 3D stuff, it's an illusion. I am who I am. I love who I am. And there's a fine line between, I feel like there is a fine line between setting boundaries and being a bitch. But, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? But yeah, divine feminine's like, no, I'm standing in my power. I am manifesting my abundance. I want to be fulfilled. I don't want to be in a situation where I feel like I can't be myself. So you know what? I'm getting out of this hanged man energy. I am turning this hanged man energy upside down. I am embracing my Kundalini awakening. I am embracing my intuition, and I'm just going to let go. I'm just going to let go. Forget this. Forget all this nonsense. Forget all the drama. Forget all the bull crap and listen to my intuition. I'm being told to do something, so I'm going to move forward. I'm going to embrace the towers as they come, embrace the illusions as they shatter, okay? Embrace the shattered illusions, and move forward in my truth. right? Because Divine Feminine knows her truth. Divine Feminine is embracing her truth right now, right? Divine Feminine wants victory too. She does. She wants a new beginning with herself. And she knows that Divine Masculine is triggered. She is triggered. Divine Masculine is triggering her. She's triggering Divine Masculine. And it's been going back and forth for a while, but she said, you know what? No more. I'm gonna embrace my new beginning. I'm gonna, start a new beginning for myself, whether that's maybe you're starting a new job venture, maybe you're moving into mission, maybe you're going out and having a good time with somebody who's not your Divine Masculine. Whatever it is, Divine Feminine's like, you know what? No more. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to juggle anymore. So you know what? I'm not. I'm just not. I'm making the decision not to. I'm making the decision not to juggle anymore. Right? And move forward in my truth. Okay? Releasing the codependent situation. And again, some of this codependency, some of this codependent situation, this codependent energy that's been coming in is between you and your masculine. Okay? And a lot of my feminines are recognizing that and saying, no, not doing that. That is not okay. It is not for my highest good. So I'm walking away, or I'm disconnecting, or whatever it is you're doing. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at the connection. Yeah, there's still a lot of withheld emotion in these connections right now. I feel like both twins are withholding their energy or trying to withhold their energy from each other. Now, some of this may be ego, but some of it may actually be because there's a toxic situation surrounding the counterparts, whichever one is withholding energy. It could be both, and not wanting to feel that. But a lot of twins right now are just withholding emotion from each other, withholding truth. There might be an apology that's being owed here, and nobody's saying anything. Nobody's speaking any truth here. Nobody's speaking about their feelings at all, right? And some of you are trying to resist this Kundalini awakening, and you can't do that. It's very, very painful to do that, so just be aware. But yeah, some of you have been spying, and some of you are like, you know what, this is not good, I need to stop doing that. So some of you have stopped doing that. Some of you have stopped communicating with your counterpart, period. 5D, 3D, whatever. Some of you, maybe you've blocked them, maybe you've muted them, maybe you've said, you know what, I'm done with the in and out, I'm done with the player bullshit, I'm out. Okay, so, and this could be either one, this could be both. Okay? Maybe some of you have been blocked and you're just like, you know what, it's fine, whatever. And so you're releasing it, right? You're releasing it. Because the situation right now, as it stands in the connection, is not for your highest good. It's not what you want. And realistically, honestly, if some of you, most of you are not ready for union. If you were to come together and try to be in union, it would be an absolute disaster. Okay? It would be a disaster. So just realize that, all right? So what's happening now is happening for your highest good. So just accept it and move on. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of deception happening right now. Like, a lot of you feel like it's just not worth your time. You're tired of the lies, you're tired of the deception, and so you're just like, you know what, no, I don't want to do this. I want to be in my truth. I want to be in my truth. Screw everybody else right now. I want to focus on my truth, right? Because I'm tired of feeling like, I can't move forward because of somebody else's lies. And that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Stop holding yourself back. Stop sabotaging yourself because of what somebody else does. Right? Right? So, emotionally unstable, yeah. I mean, I definitely feel some of these situations are very emotionally unstable. Some of you are resisting walking away from a situation that you know is emotionally unstable. Some of you are trying to get to a point where you can make a decision without being emotional about it, right? And trying to decide whether you're an ego or not, But I do feel some of you have been resisting walking away from a situation, and it could be with your counterpart, it could be with a karmic situation, whatever. But some of you are just like, oh, I don't know what I should do. Do I walk away? Do I prolong this? Do I give them another chance? Whatever, So some of you are in indecision right now. Some of you just need to listen to your intuition more. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from the counterparts. Yeah, a lot of withheld emotions right now, guys. I'm telling you. No matter what, this is the point. Remember that. Okay. Alright, messages from the counterparts. Yeah, seriously. Some of you, there's a red flag here. Okay? Some of you, and this actually came up yesterday. Some of you, this is what you're dealing with here. Okay? Some of you, this is the lesson you need to learn. Okay? This is the cycle that you need to release. Okay? And you need time apart to do that. Okay? So just keep that in mind. So separation in reality is actually a good thing. Especially if there's a lot of toxicity around your counterpart or around you. Okay? It's not good for the connection at all. Some of you are addicted to outside things, drugs, alcohol, whatever, coping mechanisms to keep you going or to numb you. All right? So you need to really address that. Some of you are addicted to the connection. Some of you are addicted to readings. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, but go slow. So divine timing coming in yet again. All right, so you're just being reminded that divine timing it comes into play a lot more than we think. Okay, and you just need to embrace it. All right. Some of you have new love coming. Okay, some of you are learning what this means. Some of you don't even know what this means. Okay, so you're starting to come into that. But that's the whole point, is to love yourself, right? How can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? You can't. You can't. All right. All right, guys, I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.